Okay, Katie, here's what I'm thinking. First of all, this is a very hard topic. I think your intro is a very good start. I would help you edit it just a little bit so you can send that to me. But I think you've got sorry about that. I think you've got the overall intro down. So what I would do in the denotations, and again, I think this is a really complicated idea. I read it to John and he was like, oh my gosh. What I would do is I'm looking in dictionary.com, for example, and there are 3 definitions of the word authority. So what I would do is I would make each of those a paragraph in the denotation, in the body, right? So I would say authority is defined as the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. This is illustrated in the following. And I would give some illustrations of how you've seen that authority in society. Of course, you're not in first person here, you're in third person. So you're trying to get that correct. But I would have each of those definitions be a paragraph, and then under that discuss how that denotation, and I get what you're saying, it's hard to figure out how to put that denotation, how to do more than the definition. So for example, the second definition here I see on dictionary.com is a person or organization having power or control in a particularly typical political or administrative sphere. I would provide examples of, this keeps sliding. I would provide examples of the of how what authority you have seen in society. For example, authority, a person or organization having power or control in a particular typically political or administrative scene. Our government, right, is that sort of authority. Our police force would be that sort of authority. And I would provide examples from society and how that authority, the denotation of that word, is present. The third one here is the power to influence others, especially because of one's commanding manner or one's recognized knowledge about something. I would use some examples in the denotation about how size or commanding manner or knowledge provides authority. For example, I am usually a authoritarian type presence because I'm a large woman, right? And you're not used to seeing that. And that would fit the definition for number 3. So I'm going to send you this video, listen to this, see if that clears it up a little bit. And I would do that in third person. I wouldn't worry about, it's only 800 words. That's not very long. So I wouldn't worry if those paragraphs are fairly short. So you provide the definition and then you give 1 or 2 examples from society. You could even choose to give an example from a historical, like for example, you could choose like the Civil War, right? And try to find an example of that type of figure in the Civil War. You could even do it with a movie, although sometimes people don't like pop culture type of things, but you could even do it with a movie where you provide examples of how you've seen that in society. And then you would switch to first person. Here is personally how I interpret connotations, which should be an easy switch for you.